Well, hello and good morning. My name's Jeff, and I'm going to start something brand new starting this week. I'm going to try and do this on Thursdays. We're calling this Java with Jeff. I know, a little bit cheesy. I'm going to run with it. I love coffee and I love the Bible. And so I want to bring together, whether it's coffee for you or tea or your other drink of choice. But here's my coffee from our cafe at the church I serve, Mission Hills Church. And I want to have some time with you to connect some dots and bring some encouragement your way on Thursdays. So I'm going to go for it, see what happens, see what the response is, and I hope it's encouraging to you. So the goal of this is for me to encourage you weekly by connecting the people to the places of the Bible. I just think it'll change how you read the Bible, how you explore the Bible, if you understand the people and the places that Jesus, the disciples, the Old Testament characters, they all ministered and did their stuff. I mean, the most overlooked part of the whole Bible is the last book in the Bible. Do you know what the last book in the Bible is? I'm not talking about Revelation. I'm talking about maps. Because if you have a printed version of the Bible, which I like to study from, the printed version, then the last book, it's not a book, but the last section of your Bible is maps. You go all the way to the end, and there's a colored maps from Old Testament all the way to the New Testament, and it's there to help you connect people with places in the Bible. And where did Jesus go? Where did the disciples go? And where did they minister? And so I want to help you connect these things. So this morning, we're just going to look at one verse. One verse. If you have a Bible, you can turn to Matthew chapter 4, verse 23. Here's what it says. It's a summary of all of Jesus' ministry. Matthew chapter 4, verse 23. Jesus went throughout Galilee, teaching in their synagogues, preaching the good news of the kingdom, and healing every disease and sickness among the people. I love this. It's a summary of Jesus' whole ministry. It summarizes what he's been up to, where he's been, and what's been going on. So he's been around the Sea of Galilee. Most of Jesus' ministry was around the Sea of Galilee. It's not a very big sea. There are many, many towns, a lot of them fishing villages. Half the disciples were fishermen, and Jesus was ministering there. And it also points out he's going into synagogues because that's where the Jews hung out. And Jesus, being a Jewish carpenter, would have gone primarily for the Jews and then for the whole world with this gospel message to bring rule and reign, a new king and a new kingdom into the world. Jesus being the king, of course. And Jesus was going among the people. So here's the encouragement for you today. Jesus went where people were. He always has, he always will. Jesus is going where you are today. Wherever you go, wherever you're up to, wherever you go, physically, literally, in spaces, in time, locations, but also spiritually, he's going with you. Whatever you're going through in life, he's there for you. Whatever you're struggling with, he's there for you. Whatever your mountaintops are, that your joyful pieces, he's there for you. Jesus goes to where the people are, and he brings healing in those spaces. So lean into Jesus today because he's leaning into you. Wherever the king rules and reigns, that's where he is. Jesus is going. He wants to rule and reign in your life and in our world. And so I hope that brings great encouragement to you today. If you feel distant from God or from Jesus, he's close to you. He wants to be close to you today. And so just like he went into the synagogues around the Sea of Galilee, he wants to go to your town, your home, your work, your location today, so he can rule and reign in that space. He's always been doing that. So I hope this has been encouraging to you today. Hope you have a great week. Be encouraged. And until next week, I'll see you next week for Java with Jeff.